Wait, look at that. We are back!
Hello. Welcome back to Migration Matters Festival.
Chiwe, how are you doing?
John, I'm doing okay,
Yeah?
you know.
I
Can I
just
just say hello to the people online as well?
Oh,
Hello? Hello?
online people, just wave to the people online. Just wave to them. We love you. Thank you.
Thanks so much for joining us as well.
I just want to draw attention to Chiwe's boots. Like, I wish I could pull those off. I think it's incredible.
Well, he's pretending. He tried them on earlier, but for health and safety reasons, yeah, you know. And on that tangent, shall we go into health and safety
Health
first?
health and safety business.
Lovely. Yeah, your favorite thing,
okay,
right?
Wow, wow, okay. So, someone's ready. Someone's really ready for this night.
Yeah. No, like really, welcome back to Migration Matters Festival in person after such a tough and challenging 2 years almost. So we're really grateful that you could join us today. And for those that joined us for the online festival, who are you? Thank you so much. We had a festival during Refugee Week.
Come on, let's see you. Who joined us online? Who joined us? Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
And
yeah.
to the people online too. Thank you. Those who joined us. Thank you.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And so we thought this year, because of the challenges that we faced, that would bring you some joy, some therapy, just to remind you that Sheffield is lovey, and Migration Matters Festival is at the heart of that.
Yay.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay. You guys, we need to keep this energy going. Chiwe is going to spoil some of it for you in a moment, because there are some things you can't do that she will tell you, but let's keep the energy going though. Yes.
Right, so here we go, the happy stuff. Okay, COVID regulations.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Obviously, you've come in. It means you've abided, at least to some extent, I hope. Reception area, when you come in, if you haven't yet scanned your QR code for track and trace, please do that. And if you don't have the app on your phone, they'll take your name down just and your telephone number. In the parking area, if you've come with a car and have not actually registered at reception, please do that so you don't get a penalty. Toilet system, we've got two lots of toilets. One is all female, the other one is gender neutral. And we can only have one person at a time in either one of those. So please observe that. We have a one-way system in here, so as you came in, you were brought in through the middle, and you are assigned seats on either side. When you need to leave or to go to the bar or to the toilet, you need to go out through the alley on your external side, whichever side you're sat. So do not come back this other way, and do not crisscross within the seats.
If we see you, we are going to shame you, and everybody's gonna look at you and boo you. Well, they can't boo actually.
Masks. So we have to have our masks on. I see that a lot of you do not have them on. I'm really sorry, but you have to have your masks on unless you're exempt. And when you're having a drink or food, then you can take your masks off, but you are strictly supposed to be having your masks on. And I do apologize, that's uncomfortable. The other sad thing is that you can't dance. You can't stand up and dance, but you can rock your chair a little. Right.
Yeah, you can do hands and everything.
And later on, I'll tell you a bit more about food, but when the food happens, so we're going to be giving you some food. Hello?
Food. 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 Food.
I like your happy
You will
faces.
have to pay me personally £50 for the plate. I'll invoice you all for that.
So when the food is happening, you're all going to have to skip your seats. The lovely people at Migration Matters Festival are going to be bringing you your food. And when you're done with eating, just keep your plate, and they'll come back and collect it for you. Talk about VIP service, huh?
I know, right? Table service, or chair service.
Right. So, on to the fun stuff. John, what's happening tonight?
Can they make noise?
Mm. To some level, but you can't sing and yeah, you just be COVID compliant, whatever you do. But thank you. I'll leave you with John, who's going to tell you lots more about the fun stuff now.
Thank you so much, Chiwe. Thank you so much. We just, that was lovely. We have to protect you. We're so grateful you're here, and we protect everybody else. But even though we have to abide by all those rules and whatnot, the fact that we are here and we couldn't do this last year in itself is something. So we're still grateful for that, for you being here and joining us for this wonderful opening night of Migration Matters.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah. Right, we need to talk about a little something called donations as well, please. We just, Migration Matters, we're a charity, and there's some charities that we are supporting, which we'll talk about. But yeah, for us to exist, for us to continue doing what we do, this is great, it's fantastic to have people. We need those donations as well. So if you want to donate, just head up to Migration Matters
.co.uk/donate.
Donate. Thank you, Chiwe. And just, put in £1 or £2 or $1 million if you got it, We'll
and if you're online, we see you. You're online, we see you. Yep. Donate.
Right, tonight, I bet you're wondering, what do they have in store for us? We have some wonderful stuff going on. We have 3 acts, and the 4th one is food.
Woo.
I expect a bit more than that, but it's food. But no, we have 3 wonderful acts. We shall be finishing the evening with Collectiva, who are incredibly wonderful. I just cannot wait to experience their work. And then in the middle, we'll have Tanga Pasi. Who cannot wait. But let me get my information right now. But to get us started, we are going to be opening this night with wonderful dance company who closed last year's...
they did the closing party last year,
They did the closing party with Red Ink, which was wonderful if you were here, if you saw that. But they're back this year. So they are a hip-hop company doing contemporary sort of hip-hop dance with physical theater and spoken word to tell stories of passion and identity and all that. They're here. Oh, just to say, they are over 10 countries represented on stage in this first show.
Woo!
Big clap for that, Please give it up for Wayward Fred!
My mom broke her leg when she was, well, I don't know when exactly, but when she was a kid. I imagine she broke it the way kids break things. As a baby, she was adopted by a family whose husband died, so that mother had to get a job, and it was her sister who became her foster family, along with several other kids. I knew my mother had grown up with a foster family. I knew because we would visit them once every year or two in Penang, another hot island like Hong Kong where I was born, where sun fills streets with the weight of water. For most of my life, what I knew about my mother I gathered from passing remarks, like the brief hint of cooking as you pass a neighbor's door, a life on the periphery of the world that I thought was mine. What I didn't know was that my mother was born a few years after the Chinese Communist Party took power in China in 1951. She doesn't know much about her blood parents. She knows they were from Fujian. She can even forget that she knew their names, Chinese names, that I don't recall and don't feel the right to remember more clearly than her. They were Chinese, had moved to Malaysia, had her, and moved back to China, leaving her behind. The reasons for all of this are, in many ways, and to her, unknowable. Though now 68, small, slim, busybody happily swaying through the house like young bamboo, she breezily guesses they could not afford her. She would have been 15 years old during the Chinese Cultural Revolution, during which 30 million people died with widespread famine. Being given up, she says, she at least survived, looks serious, and then smiles. She must have had a green stick fracture for a while before she broke her leg, because after she fell, her toes were pointing completely the other way. The adults didn't understand. They went to get the Chinese bone setter instead of a doctor. It was Chinese people those days in a tin mining estate. The bone setter bandaged her and sent her back to her foster family, and she sat with bricks around her leg. When she got back to convent school, her leg had been healed 1 full foot shorter than the other, and she was walking like a crab. The nuns freaked out and shouted at her parents, and they took her to the hospital where she had it re-broken and set in plaster. She missed almost a full year of school, and even when she came back, she would awkwardly be on the side as other kids played sports. When my mother was in Hong Kong, there would be times when stress and overwork would bring pain back into the point at which a single bone became 2 parts, the memory of that break turning sour, and only rest and antibiotics would clear the taste. I used to watch her swim lengths and lengths of a swimming pool at a club for expats in the city, with tennis courts, restaurants, and pools, where you could eat chow fan and a club sandwich in the same meal, with enough cutlery and white linen to signify her arrival in the British Empire. She met my dad in the UK, and he was immediately smitten. Your dad was the first person I knew, my only relationship. He said his parents had been married 40 years, and his dad proposed after just 1 week. So when he proposed after 3 whole months, she thought, if they were married so long after a week, then this should be okay. He was really charming. He could make me laugh, and knew so many things. I asked her if she misses anything from Malaysia, or had any regrets, and she says there was nothing bad looking back. It was my life experience. No one knew better. I'm proud of being able to achieve anything I tried, a career, a family, a degree. She uses the word miracle, but I know a lot of things had been difficult for her. My dad is in Penang, Malaysia, and she is here. Somehow switched places. Now at the age of 68, she chooses to work again as a caregiver, and it gives me a strange amount of joy to see her milling around, or excited to find reduced to clear deals at Marks & Spencer's, and how she can get lost in a world of Chinese TV romance and adventure, beautiful people from historic China, all perpetuating the idea that everyone knows Kung Fu. I don't understand the words, but I recognize the pleasure of her binge coma. If you asked me about these things a few years ago, she says, I might find it hard to talk. Before, I was very serious and very sensitive and had a lot of pity. She pauses and jokes. I think it's normal in Asia. Oh, you haven't got a child? Take mine. She laughs, and these days, for the most part, where once there was a break, There's no pain in her leg at all.
I met this teacher in the school, really crazy teacher who was like design, like about painting and like sculptures and stuff. And he saw me like, oh, this kid has kind of like, I don't know what he saw on me. So he was like, oh, I'm gonna take under my wing and I'm gonna teach you. So he took me to like kickboxing classes. And at first I was like, I don't like this. I like the kung fu style that I used to see on like kung fu movies. Or I used to see on the TV. Like, yeah, I like that. Like screaming like, wow! Things like that. It's just like, I like that. Like really like kung fu, like flips and stuff. I like that. So he took me to this more traditional martial art called like Chinese Kempo. And from that moment, I put to it. And I kept like, I was like, I don't know what is gonna happen, but I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna be with this man. You know, in the beginning it was weird. I was like, why are you helping me? You know, like I don't have nothing. I'm not rich. I'm poor. I'm from the institution. Why are you coming and like helping me? I didn't ask you for your help, but like I like it. You know, it was weird. It was almost like step myself out, like kind of like rejecting a little bit. And on school, it always was my reference was him. Like, oh, Helder is behaving badly. I'm gonna call like the institute director. You behaving really bad, and I don't care. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna call your mom and dad. I was like, good luck with that. They're all gone. They're gone. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call like your mentor Rui. Oh no. I was like, no, don't call him. Every time they call him, I was like on edge, always scared. Like, oh man. Every time I behaved badly, he used to come like just like Helder, beat me up like in a good way, like, you know, in a good like kind of like that tough love. Helder, this week you're not gonna practice, and I used to like just feel like bad about it. And every time he was doing something that he would do, he always invite me in the sense that, hey, do you know how to, like, you want to try this? I was like, no, I don't want to try it, because deep down I was like really not confident enough to do stuff, to start something. In the institution it was good, but like people put you really down, you know? You used to be like really negative about, yo, you're not gonna be nothing. You can do this, you cannot do nothing, you're just gonna be like a failure. And he was like the other side of the coin, like, hey, do you know how to do this? I was like, no. Oh, do you want to try? I was like, no, I don't believe in myself. I was like, don't worry, you're gonna be fine. Just try it. And I was like just going for it. And every time I was like doing something wrong, it hit me so much. I was like, oh my god, I did something wrong. And he just looked at me like, hey, it's okay, you failed, you do it again. Like, if you did it wrong, you're gonna start all over, and it's gonna be fine. The next time you're gonna do it. And then he just like introduced me to his family, and from that on we became like really close. Until today, like his kids refer me as his like older brother, and I feel like real good about it. And he's like, till today, they are my family.
The flaws that perfect us, know the affection. Hands that infect us, love couldn't hurt us. Where would I go? Where would I
That was too soon. Where are you? Have you gone? Whoa.
Wow. Yeah, this is why we do it live. That's why we do it live. I mean, wow, incredible. Chiwe, can you do any of that?
No, I just realized how much of a terrible dancer you are by saying that.
Me?
I just remembered actually.
Oh
my goodness.
I can make some moves. I hope. No, I can't dance. I can't dance to save my life.
I hope
Who said that?
Well, I hope that
Make some noise one more time. Come on, one more time. Make some noise.
Yeah. Wayward thread, everybody.
That was called Lost in Translation.
Very powerful piece. If you're watching us online, leave comments. Leave comments. Wayward Thread will really love to read everything that you've got to say, okay? We're with you.
Chiwe.
Talk to me, John.
Chiwe.
Yeah.
There's as Migration Matters, there's a few charities we support, isn't
Absolutely.
there? Like,
Yeah.
one or two. Like, it'd be great, you know? This year, who are we? Because every year we choose, don't we? Every year the Board of Migration
The Board of
Matters,
Trustees. Thank you very much, Board of Trustees.
Board of Trustees choose which charities to support every year, and I think this year we have some incredible charities that some of your donations will be going to, and your ticket,
Yeah.
fee will be going to.
So thank you very much, and thanks so much to all our sponsors, including the Arts Council. Thank you so much to each and every one of you, even those that are watching online, and everybody also who donated during the online festival. We're counting that towards the charities that we're supporting this year. So this year we're supporting Adira. We're supporting, we've got 3 charities that we're supporting. We usually support 2. This year we're supporting 3 because we want to recognize as well. We lost somebody, a pioneer in Sheffield, founder of South Yorkshire Refugee Law and Justice, Gina Clayton. So a lot of love and admiration for her. So we'd like to support that one as well. It was the 3rd one we included after she passed on. So thank you so much for your donations so far. And the other 2 that we're supporting are Adira and Man Somali Mental Health. I'll be telling you a little bit about them all as we go along, but I will tell you now about Adira. Adira is a charity that's survivor-led and for Black people with trauma. They provide a well-being service. So if you could go to Migration Matters Festival.co.uk/donate, you'll be helping us to support those.
Donate. Whew. Beautiful. Thank you. I think we should make some noise for the people online that couldn't be here. Just give them, just send them some love. Yeah. Food.
It's food time, but hold on to your chairs. You're not going anywhere.
Who's hungry? There's 5 people that are hungry. That's who's getting fed. Everybody else is not getting food.
I think the table looks empty, so maybe we should hold off a little bit. Can somebody tell me somewhere whether there's food ready yet? Not ready yet? Okay, thank you so much for the update. I'll tell you about the other charities that we're supporting in that case.
Amen.
How's that? So who's gone to migrationmattersfestival.co.uk/donate so far? I'm seeing you, I'm watching you. Huh? Okay, so the other charity that we're supporting is South Yorkshire Refugee Law and Justice. That's in honor of the late Gina Clayton, whom we've worked with quite extensively. And South Yorkshire Refugee Law and Justice support destitute asylum seekers with legal services, all pro bono.
Yeah. You guys, we love the energy. Please keep it up. It's just these vibes. They're so good. Like, you guys must have slept really well last night, getting ready for today. You're like, we are going to Migration Matters. Nothing's gonna stop us. We're gonna sleep well, have a good breakfast, and be here on time. Some of you are late.
We saw you. Yeah, come early next time. So listen up. We've got to thank another big supporter. So this venue that we are in tonight, how's it, Theatre Delhi?
Theatre Delhi!
Come on.
This is our 6th year. This is year 6, right?
This is year 6,
Year
and
6.
every single year we've been hosted by Theatre Delhi, and also they host us administratively. So we kind of feel like we've got a little office out there somewhere. So thank you so much, Theatre Delhi.
Yeah, so before, just to let you know, like, the Migration Matters team have been working in there, like, tirelessly throughout the whole week in that office just to get all this festival together so that you can come here, be here, and we can celebrate and see performances like this and just do what we do, which is Migration Matters. Yeah. Shall we give it up for the volunteers? We have some.
We have an amazing team of volunteers. If you could say thank you, thank you.
Yay.
No, really, thank you so much. So John and I, we didn't introduce ourselves properly earlier. John and I both sit on the board of Migration Matters Festival alongside some phenomenal people. So we really benefit from the support we get from all the volunteers and the staff. And if you could really help us again, thank them. Thank them.
Wonderful. I think that food is looking like people getting really hungry. I mean, I could
Are
eat.
you seriously seeing people's hungry faces underneath those masks?
I can see them. I can
No.
see them. Someone's about to. Who wants my orange? 50 pounds. Aye? It's a bargain, exactly. It's exactly. No, I won't sell that for 50 pounds. I'll keep it.
What about, shall I tell them about the final charity that we're
Or
supporting?
you do whatever you want to do, Chiwe.
So we're the third charity that you'll be contributing to by going to migrationmattersfestival.co.uk/donate is called Man Somali Mental Health. So if you could please go on, and this is the first time we've actually supported Man Somali,
yes.
just like Adira. As you know, you probably know by now, the causes we support tend to be refugee-focused organizations. This year we've expanded that because we had Refugee Week and we took some donations. This year we've expanded that to include other migrant communities because we stand for that as well. And we thought we could bring in other related organizations. So please, if you go there, Man Somali Mental Health. And mental health is definitely a cause that we should all be championing. We've had a tough year.
Yep, completely. Yeah, completely agree. Yeah, please just give it up for Man, Somali health, mental health. Amen. I can hear everything, even if you just whisper it. We'll get it. I got a question. Where is I would just want to know, because we are Migration Matters. So we are now playing how long can you stall for? That's the game. Just like, I think it's always good to know like continents that people from and stuff.
Yeah.
Chio, do you know all the 7 continents? There's 7, right? Not 9.
John likes to ask me tricky questions, but before we do that, can I just recognize that last year when we went fully online, 99 countries around the world joined us. Hello,
Tuned in.
everybody.
99.
Absolutely, and a lot of them joined us again this year or during the online festival, during Refugee Week, and some of them are with us right now. There are cameras around you, just in case you've forgotten. So there are people who've joined us tonight. So thank you very much to all the 99 countries around the world that joined us.
And that's 99 countries tuning in, not 99 countries coming to, who are based in the UK, tuning in. Just to be clear, just to be clear.
Yeah.
So food's gonna be a little bit longer than, wow, I just said food. Like, I mean, there was no comma between food and the next word, but someone's clearly very, 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 very hungry.
You know what I was thinking? Before you talk about the continents, I don't even know what your obsession is with continents. Can you tell people about the festival going forward this week? Where do they go? What can they book onto? What are you excited about?
She just
I know,
put
right?
me on the spot.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh my God, Chiwe, thank you.
You're welcome, John.
Right, I mean, we have incredible 10 days. We're on for 10 days, I'm pretty sure. That's correct, right? Yeah, 10 days. We're on for an incredible 10 days, and over the 10 days we have, as usual, as we do. Well, this year we had the online one and the in-person one as well. Most events will be here at Theatre Delhi, because Theatre Delhi is our home, and we pay homage. We just love Delhi. Most events will be here. All the events are online. There's a little leaflet, booklet that we have that will give you all the names and events of people who are going to be performing, and yeah. Chio, where else do they go?
So you go to migrationmattersfestival.co.uk. You go to Tickets for Good as well. So Tickets for Good, that website, that's where you book your tickets. And also you go to Facebook, platforms on Facebook and Instagram. Just search for Migration Matters Festival. My highlight though this weekend, tomorrow I'll be hosting the amazing author Ife Adenuga, if you've heard of her. I hope you have, because you probably know Skepta, right?
Skepta? No?
Do you know Skepta?
You actually look up Skepta.
Okay, so Skepta is a leading grime artist in the UK, and him friend at this moment, it kind of changes, so that's how mega...
Whoa, whoa.
He may or may not be, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, yeah. But yeah, so tomorrow, Ife Adenuga is going to be here reading from her book. I'll be hosting her, and she'll be reading from her book, telling us about her journey from Nigeria to here as a student, and now becoming a mother of 4 children who are successful in the creative industry in the United Kingdom. So if you can go to migrationmattersfestival.co.uk and book yourselves on to tomorrow's event with Ife Adenuga right here at Theatre Delhi.
Amen. Whoa. Wow, wonderful. Right,
Yeah.
I think I've been to, you guys are the best audience ever. Thank you so
Yeah, I've seen your game. I've seen what you do. I've been coming down here, going deep down underground, digging the gold. I didn't even know where it went to. You told me I was a good worker. And now that I'm old and grown, you tell me that my services are no longer needed here anymore. You tell me I should go home, empty-handed. Man, you are doing the same thing that you did to my papa, and to his papa, and his papa before him. Look at you, filthy rich, so fat you can't breathe. All you think about is profit. And what have I got? Nothing. I can barely feed my family, and later on take my kids to school. And now the doctors, you know what the doctors tell me? They say I suffer from all these diseases. I can't even remember their names. They say it's because I've been exposed to poor working conditions. You knew this all along, just couldn't put it to take. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. They say, come down, boy. Come get a job. But they don't tell you how the job is gonna exploit you. No, they don't. They don't tell you how the job is gonna take all your life. More than that, slavery, they say come get money, but I don't wait for body, cause I know the better thing, and I know you won't be long. Before I'm old and grown, then you tell me it's all over. You tell me it's all over. You tell me to go home, empty-handed, all over. Yeah. Hi, 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 hi. Yegelani, yegelani, nakobani. Makulumam, elikwenza, asikutani. Yegelani, yegelani, kobanini. Oh, they never care about your dreams and wishes. Never care about you. Oh, they never care about your health and family. Never care about you. It makes me wonder how long shall it last? Maybe on the other side they won't let it pass. It makes me wonder how long shall it last? Maybe on the other side they won't let it pass. The system of segregation, the system of racism, the system of captivity, the system of slavery, the system of abuse, abuse and abuse. I've seen abuse, oh my, abuse in the land, abuse. Oh, they never care about your dreams and wishes. Never care about you.
What you could
Oh, they
be,
never care about your health and family. Never care about you.
what you
It
want
makes
to
me
be.
wonder how long shall it last? Maybe on the other side they won't let it pass. It makes me wonder how long shall it last? Maybe on the other side they won't let it pass. The system of segregation, system of captivity, the system of slavery, captivity. I've seen abuse, abuse and abuse. Use me and refuse me, again and again. Oh no, no. Now don't get me wrong now. If you got your job and you wake up in the morning, you can't wait to get there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that because you're doing what you love. You love what you do. But if you're working for somebody or some company that don't respect you as an individual, you go quit today and do what you love and love what you do. Do what you love what you do. Do what you love Love what you do. Do what you in this time. Love what you do. Do what you love. Love what you do. Do what you love. Love what you do. Do what you love. Love what you do. Say do what you love. Come on now, now, now. Do what you love. Oh, do what you do what you love. Love what you do. Do what you love. Love what you do. Do what you love. Love what you do. Can we get to do what you love? Oh, come on now. Then do what you love. Oh yes, sir. In together now. Then do what you love. Love what you do. Do what you love. Love what you do. Thank you. Thank you, you're so kind.
Yes, it's not like anyone forgot the lyrics.
It's been a while since we performed. This is actually our first official show
Oh, yeah.
in a long time. So I did forget some lyrics there. Pamela gave me a look. I know that look. A quick tune my guitar here. I want to say about the next song, Ekaya. Ekaya.
Ekaya means home. Ekaya. And this song means my home is where you are. My home is with you. Kumnandi Ekaya. It's nice. It's nice to be home.
Kaya lamli Thank you. Es ist lang, lang her, als unser Väter dieses Länder besessen haben.
Wir sind nicht in Deutschland.
Oh, natürlich. Habe ich vergessen. Does anybody speak German in the house? No? You know, it took me so long to learn that line so I can introduce this song. So good.
See, until this time last year, we were migrants in Germany. So we had to learn the in between the song bits in German.
Yeah.
Well, it was a big challenge.
Because we couldn't just introduce all the songs in English in German. So you go. That actually meant long, long time ago when our father ruled over this land. This is the song we're going to play now. It's a traditional song that we put our music into it.
It's a Kalanga folk song, right?
Yes.
With a different.
So here we go. I have to play that on a finger, maybe. I do feel a bit loud here. I hope it's okay the side. Tintolo, hango ichike na buta TV. Tintolo, hango ichike na buta TV. Thank you very much. Our last song is called Unenhlanhla, which means you are lucky. Thank you very much. You've been very kind. sure if you're allowed. Oh. Some people say, some people say, some people say, some people say,
Some people say it's witchcraft. Some people say you work very hard. Some people say it came from above. Well, I don't know about that, but one thing's for sure. Nicoletta
Nicoletta wena, kana Nicoletta wena, Nicoletta wena, kana Nicoletta wena, Nicoletta wena, kana Nicoletta wena. Akupuka mtanga paso muteka tebufika ngomnyama kunge busika. Uma ngena khotanga abatesi bemlindile. Uha, nami mina kombona melonkala.
Some people say you got secrets. Some people say you got vision. Some people say you reap what you sow. Well, I don't know about that, but one thing's for sure. Nicoletta wena, Nicoletta wena,
Nicoletta wena, Nicoletta wena, Nicoletta wena. Nicoletta wena, kana Nicoletta wena. Pameveka tunokinga sunole, pameveka tunanti, pameveka tunachifutswanana, pameveka twatiwana mwali, hondivo vapasi, hondivo vakankwenyu, angavuze malevesa, chandino siva nama, wenu Nicoletta mkana, Nicoletta wena, kana Nicoletta, yeah,
Nicoletta wena,
yeah, yeah. Amasaka namasakenta, Nicoletta wena, kana Nicoletta wena. One more time, Nicoletta wena, oh, Nicoletta wena, Nicoletta wena, hey, Nicoletta wena, Nicoletta wena, oh, ah, Nicoletta wena. Give them a bow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks again. Thanks very much.
Thanks a lot.
Come on! Nicoletta wena.
I want some more noise. Nah, slightly more. Thank you. Thank you. That was for me and not Tangapasi.
Yeah. Oh,
Well done, Tangapasi. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
thank you. Thank you. I just love the Southern African sound. I love it. It's
I
beautiful.
know, right?
It's
Whenever
beautiful.
something is about Southern Africa, guess who gets an ego?
Of course you do. Yeah.
Pardon?
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, Chiwe.
Chiwe from Zambia. It's been a great evening so far, hasn't it? And we've got lots more to go. Woo. And I'm going to let John introduce the next act, but before he does that, can I just say some thank yous on behalf of Migration Matters Festival? You listening? Thanks to all of you for joining us tonight. You deserve a big round of applause, really. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you. I mean, you're clapping for yourself, so make sure it's loud. You know, great. Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks to the University of Sheffield for all the support through the years and to this year as well.
Yeah.
John, you're not dancing hard enough. You're allowed on the stage to do something.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do a bit of more dancing.
Thanks, John Ruathomak, my co-host tonight.
And thanks to this lovely, beautiful woman. Give a big round of applause.
As you can probably tell, we're not going to be coming back on stage after this, so that's why we're saying all the thank yous, because we're going to have a mega act again. We've got time for that. Can I just say another big thank you to the Arts Council of England? Massive, massive, massive thank you to the team at Migration Matters Festival, our project lead Leonie Slutz. Our director, Sam Holland. Have you seen the amazing, amazing volunteers on site tonight? Thank you. Thank you. Some are just online. Some are in Reading right now. And some have come from Leeds. So really, we really appreciate you guys. Thank you so, so very much. Do you know, to get amazing volunteers that make us feel easy by this time, we have an amazing, amazing volunteer coordinator, Susan, who's been there.
Susan!
And of course, there's so many more people behind the scenes that I cannot mention at this moment, but would like to thank the Board of Trustees that John and I belong to of Migration Matters Day Festival. Thank you so very much, everybody.
We see you.
And John, how many minutes do we have before the next act?
We have some time.
We have some time, so can I do something about tomorrow?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay, we need time to set up the stage, so can I just say, Tanga Pasi, whom you just saw, has got an event tomorrow, so please book on. It's a workshop. Okay?
It's called Sing for Africa. So it's a basically doing what they were doing, but they were sort of teaching us how to do it. Come and join Tanga Pasi.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then there's Ify Adonuga. Just go on the website and join us. And everybody else online that's watching us, thanks so much for joining us. And I'll pass you on to John. So that's been me, Chiwe Chihana. Thank you so much.
So we are gonna be back in 20 or 15 minutes or some. Just need some time to set up the stage and change for the next act to come on board. They are incredible. They are incredible. Please come back in 20 minutes. Go grab a drink. Go to the toilet if you need to. Just remember it's one person at a time. And try to abide by the COVID rules. And come back in 20 minutes. And let's finish this wonderful party that we have started. See you soon. Thank you. Ready for the final act of the night. Are you ready? So the first act was a bunch of guys doing some serious moves, and then we had a guy and a lady, and then we thought, you know what? Let's bring 6 women on stage and let them finish this night for us. You're ready? They're notorious, representing the female, just notorious for being crazy. Their music is incredible. They're ready. They're looking hyped. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Collectiva! Come on!
Thank you, Lily Alina and the congas there. Hey, so lovely to be here. Thank you so much to Migration Matters and massive love to you, Sheffield. This next track is called Nicoletta. And our amazing flute player, Sarah Wackett, this was one of her original compositions that she brought to us. And we formed the tune you hear today. Thank you so much. Can we just have one round of applause, especially for our incredible alto sax player, Alexa Nava, everybody.
Sorry, could I have more brass on this mix? Thank you.
This next track's called Ero. so much, everybody. So this next track is actually the first single that we released a few months ago. It's called Under That, and we wrote it in collaboration with an incredible jazz pianist called Maria Grapsak. So go check out her pages and stuff. She's got some wicked solo stuff coming up soon as well. So here we have it, Under That. we're going to have a water break. That's sweaty work. much, everybody. I feel so blessed to be standing here amongst all of these incredible women, incredible musicians. But I thought I'd just say a quick word about Colectiva and who we are. Those of you who speak Spanish, or those of you who don't, you might have suspected something about the name Colectiva, which is that we're a collective. We're not a girl band. Sometimes we get mistaken for one. We love girl bands, but we're a feminist collective, and that means that we don't operate in a hierarchical structure, and so we write all of these tunes together. It's very much a collaborative process, so yeah, that's really. And what's next? This next tune, though, was actually arranged, and really the core of the writing came from our incredible pianist, Luisa Santiago. Let's hear it one time for her. It's called Siembra Vida, and you're going to get a chance to hear her beautiful voice as well.
Respirando la bella paz y este futuro incierto que nos espera desde adentro. ¿Cómo será? Siembra la libertad, siembra vida y paz. Nunca la soledad. Es tiempo de cambiar por la necesidad, sin preguntar cómo será. Siembra la libertad, siembra la ya. Nunca la densidad. Es lo que el mundo anhela. Siembra y asumirá. Ya lo verás, lo que vendrá.
Santiago, everybody. Okay, we've got another vocal tune for you next. It's kind of new territory for us. We have a lot of incredible voices in the band, actually, but we're all kind of primarily instrumentalists, so yeah, we're working on writing some more nice group vocals for you. We hope you enjoy this one. Ali Lloyd there on campana.
Ali Lloyd with the cowbell. You know you want to.
Okay, I think this is actually our last song for tonight. So before we go, thank you so much for your warmth. I think we could all really felt it on stage, even though obviously no one could get up and dance. Like, thank you so much for the Sheffield welcome, and so much love to you all, and to Migration Matters for doing what they do for this very important cause, solidarity. Okay. this next one is actually our next single release coming soon. It's called How Do You Like Your Ladies? Stay in touch.
Come on! Come on! Yo, they came a long way just to do this for us. Come on. One more time. Collectiva. Woo! Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Collectiva. Thank you so much for blessing us with that. Oh, wow. 2021, Migration Matters Festival. The live one. The online one was amazing. Now we are live, but we have officially opened. Yeah. Just big thank you to all the incredible acts that came today. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming and blessing us. Give them one more shout. All the three acts that were here, thank you. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Now, you all got those little rectangular needy things that, you put your digits in and then you go online or something. I don't know. What they call phones or something like that. Get them out. Twitters, Instagrammers, Facebook. Just shout. Give a big shout to Migration Matters. We just need the word to get out and people to come. So just jump. Just get. If you're not following us already, you'll find us on Twitter, Instagram, MySpace. I don't know. Is that still a thing? I don't know. Bebo. Who remembers Bebo? Yeah, we're not on Bebo. But thank you so much for coming. And please don't forget to donate if you can. It'd be great. And we have loved having you. And thank you so much. We'll see you. Check out the events of tomorrow, the next day, the following day. We are still here for 10 days. Thank you so much. I've been John. And good night.